Oh, it's just a tiny vermin.
Bueno, pues llegué hasta aquí. Con este miniboss no sé qué, cómo sea esta rápica. Vamos a ver qué tal estaba farmeando, como de costumbre, pero ya llegué más lejos, así que no sé si la mate, ojalá que sí. Ah, malditas ratas. ¿Dónde está acá? ¿Dónde está? Está tan chiquita que no sé dónde está. ¿Dónde está? ¿Qué se hizo? Ah. Galamat, se murió. Listo. Bueno, la bendición de Afrodita. Este que son más susceptibles al daño. Y no. Ah, bueno, creo que ¿qué hace? Me quito uno, pero uy, ¿cuáles tengo? Bueno, esto es lo que tengo. Ataque especial inflige 2 veces. No sé. Es porque ya no me cabe. Ataque especial inflige un... O la granada. Creo que la granada es mejor. Y mejoró... no sé. No sé, la verdad no sé si vaya bien. Me faltan 3 caminos, iré por por la vía. Este tipo de ratas. Bien, listo. Vamos. Quiero ver qué pasa después de pasar a Cerbero. Ya. Me queda poquitica vida. Ahorita sale el veneno y sale otra. Bien. Estos cositos son nuevos. Bien, ay, pues no. Otra vez. Voy a seguir buscando, no tengo algo para curarme, no. Debería haber una fuente. No. No puedo pasar, obviamente, y no. Si debe por la granada. A ver. Otra vez. Está el... Uf, este que compra.
That's a relief.
Y mientras tanto. Bien.
No thanks.
Ay, vamos, por favor, sal lo que tengo que supuestamente buscar. Es que no sé tampoco qué es lo que tengo que buscar. Sé que es como una bolsa, según lo que... Ay, sí, es esta bolsa. Uf. Bien, y... tu reina se carga más rápido. Esta sí.
Juicy.
Y esto. Listo. ¿Y ahora? ¿Qué tengo que hacer? Ah, me curé. Sí. ¿Y ahora? No puedo comprar nada acá, no.
All right, boy, I got your favorite treat. But you have to promise to let me pass if I hand it over, okay?
Terrifying Cerberus accepts the fetid sack and scans the darkened hall for where best to consume the stomach-turning contents.
Bien, pues pasé. Vamos a ver qué nos espera aquí.
I did it. Wow. Oh, of course.
¿Sé quién es?
I never grew accustomed to the air up here. It gusts senselessly whichever way it pleases. I suppose you must prefer it to the stillness of the air below.
You know, you're right. The air up here seems pretty good so far. But I will reserve judgment till I've had my fill. I have to say, though, Father, the Helm of Darkness suits you. I'm touched you dust it off on my account.
It should not have had to come to this. For all your antics with me yet around the house, I always kept my temper, have I not? Unlike you.
Well, let's see. You've berated me repeatedly and often. You've lied to me, mustered your wretched forces to kill me over and over, but sure, I'll grant you that you've always kept most of your anger bottled up. All that's about to change, then?
We're gods, boy. Killing one another is our lot. Although I always thought I was above it. I told you that you cannot leave this place. It seems I must enforce my rules myself. I'm sending you home. Now.
No, contra eso, ver. Golpecito y para atrás, golpecito y para atrás.
I suppose that you must
¿Qué va a
hate the
hacer?
very
¿Qué se fue?
subtlety.
¿Dónde está?
You'll
¿Dónde está?
understand then why I wear the
Ay,
helm of darkness.
se hace invisible. Sí, a ver, ¿dónde estás? Uf, está aquí. Ay. Vamos por la mitad.
Against me like this, boy.
¿Y ahora?
I guess so.
Stop the move.
Miserable husk of a man.
What would you know of misery?
Llamamiento, ¿dónde estás?
Turn back this instant, boy.
Vamos.
Not yet.
Vamos. Ya casi. Hey, what?
I'll boil your blood.
¿Qué se hizo ahora? Vamos, sal aquí. Sí, lo maté, ¿o no? Sí.
To have been brought this low by my own ungrateful child. I would expect such treatment from my brothers, but from you.
¿Qué? ¿Qué? Oh, de resto de molesto, de verdad. Vamos. Quédate quietico. ¿Y ahora? Ay, no. Vamos. Esta cosita este. Uf. Está. Bien, aquí atrás.
You test my patience.
Ay, buena cita, ya teníamos salido la muerte, sí.
Not yet persuaded to go back, I see.
Vamos. Vamos, ya casi. Muérete ya, sí.
How you go then. Go! Get out of here! Get out!
I told you that I would, Father. And I'm going to. Goodbye.
Wait, just... If you find her... If you somehow find her... Tell her something for me. Tell her Cerberus is doing very well.
What? Wait, I don't think I owe you any favors here. Now answer me one question and I'll give it some thought. How's that?
I know your question, boy. But ask it anyway.
Persephone, my mother, why did she leave?
Blood and darkness. There is no escape.
Goodbye, Father.
Y ahora, la primera de muchas. Vale, sí, estos son todos los que tengo. Listo. Adquirir. Bien.
Stygius shuddered as I picked it up.
¿Y por dónde voy? Ah, por acá.
I made it. Beyond the
Gracia.
frozen overlook. Await the first glimpse of the sun to your left, then onward through the cold. Sure hope this works, Nix.
Bueno, puedo ir más rápido, no. Grecia, me falta descubrir sin embargo un lugar. ¿Cuál será?
The surface, windswept, racked by freezing cold, nonetheless instills within the prince a sense of awe and the sublime. for it is unlike anything that he has seen.
It's beautiful.
Es que voy muy lento.
That thing. That's the sun.
¿Y por dónde? Sí, por acá pensé que no se podía pasar por esa ramita. Bueno, ese árbol caído.
Is this? It can't.
Who's there?
Hello?
Hello indeed. Pray, who might you be wandering all the way out here? You're trespassing on private property, you know. Speak up.
You must be Persephone. My name is Zagreus, and I think I might be your son.
What? How dare! Get out of here! Get out or I shall make you! Out with you!
No, so then you are her. I don't care if you hate me, but I'm not leaving until I get some answers. I never even knew you existed. Why did you leave me?
You died. You died. Those burning feet, they sputtered out when you were born. But now you're standing here before me. How?
I died? I died? What, you mean permanently died? But I'm alive. Oh, gods. You never even knew I existed either.
Alive. Zagreus, he even kept your name. You live. How can this be? You live. You live. Oh, the cruel fates. My son.
Mother. In short, I beat him, finally, though he did everything he could to prevent our meeting here like this. But there's something he wanted me to tell you in the end. He said to tell you Cerberus is doing very well.
He told you that, did he? That's good. That's good. Though, tell me something, Zagreus. How is it that you found me? To have journeyed all this way, I scarce believe it. Zagreus?
Oh, guess I'm just a little tired, that's all. Not accustomed to the weather, as I think you call it.
No. No, that isn't it. It's that you cannot stay here. You can't stay here.
Really, you're kicking me out? Why?
The fates are cruel, Zagreus. You're bound to that place. Same as your father. So they would have us say goodbye. For now. My heart soars knowing you live. Then it breaks that our time together was so brief.
No. I can come back. I can come back. Now that I found you, maybe he'll just let me come back.
You tell him I demand it. And I demand he also tell me how come he, or for that matter Nyx, never sent notice that you lived. Olympus is all rife with schemers. But I was so naive to think that they were different.
I'll tell him. I'll tell him. I feel awful. I have to go.
The Styx shall take you then. Oh, Zagreus. Farewell, my son. Won't you come back to me? When you are able, please. Come back. I shall be waiting here. However long it takes.
However long it takes. Can't hold on.
Joder.
Mother, I have to get back there.
O sea, ¿tengo que volver a matar a todos? What? Vale, ahora.
He's finally returned.
Ahora hablemos con
I
este.
found her, sir. My mother, she's alive and well, and... but I just couldn't stay up there for very long. I have to get back to her.
You really made it all the way? You must have gotten past your father. That's amazing, lad. But wait, what was she like? What happened to you there?
She was great. Nothing like father, more like you a little bit, I guess. Though being on the surface, it just seemed to suck the life right out of me. Even without the wretches of the underworld trying to do me in.
But then you had a little time at least. Sounds like you have unfinished business with her there. You got to her this once. Surely you're able to again, isn't that right?
It is. I have to speak with her.
You are late, boy. Have you any idea what time it is?
No. Wait, what? I vanquished you in single combat and finally found Mother, and that's all you have to say to me?
Nonsense. Don't you think I would recall such an event?
You can't be serious. You're going to pretend as though it never happened. She wants answers same as I do. She demands you let me pass. Let me go to her again.
Silence. This discussion is over. I hardly think this is the time or place to indulge your overwrought imagination.
I know where we can continue this discussion then.
I must confess something to you, my friend. My mind still wanders to Eurydice quite often, and my memories of her, despite my best attempts to move along with my existence here. I would call it a fatal flaw, except I am already dead.
Don't torture yourself, mate. You've been through enough, as has she. You still care for one another, just don't have a way to get the point across. But I have an idea.
I too once had ideas, Zagreus. Ideas and inspirations. It was so very wonderful to have a muse.
I know.
Bien, ahora tengo que hablar con Nicte.
Your father fell to you as once his father fell to him, although you were substantially more merciful. I know it is a bitter victory at best. Though, tell me, what transpired subsequently that you have returned? Did you locate your birth mother?
I did. She was there. She was where you said she'd be. And more than I imagined, but I had so little time with her. I can't survive up there for very long. Why didn't you tell me I'd just die no matter what?
Oh, my child. I say this seldomly, but I did not know. Or I did not wish to believe that the service would have such an effect on you. But it seems you share your father's fate, after all.
My father's fate. But he was smugly waiting for me up there and seemed quite healthy all in all. Though, maybe the farther we get from this realm, the worse we get. Because he cast his lot, inheriting the underworld.
So I now presume you are bound to this realm by powers greater even than mine. Tell me something. If you knew that you could only see Persephone for but a moment's time, would you still make the journey to her there?
Yes. Yes, I would. I had so many questions left for her.
Then go and ask them, child. Steady your resolve and find her there again. And use well what brief time you have with one another whilst you can. As mortals do.
As mortals do.
Bien, ¿y ahora?
The prophecy has been fulfilled. I broke free after all. Sort of.
Bien, acá todavía me falta bastante. Bien, pero acá ya puedo mejorar este. Bien, esto, ya estoy casi al máximo. A mí me faltan estas y ya.
Looking good.
A ver qué más me dicen acá. El esqueleto.
So, what exactly happened with the formerly pink window over there? Now it's got these sinister orange flames and an enormous pact of punishment hanging ominously over the exit. Father stopped by?
Pal, I don't know a thing about it, honest. I was just minding my own business when all of a sudden, wham! I get hit right in the back. I fall to pieces, no idea what's going on. When I finally come to, the window job was done.
As likely an explanation as any, I guess.
Prepararte. ¿Cómo así?
Looks like Father's changed the terms of our relationship.
A ver, avisa, enhorabuena. Tales son tus hazañas que el señor Hades se ha visto obligado a ofrecer un pacto de castigo. Funciona de la siguiente manera. El pacto te dificulta cada tentativa de vida mediante diversas condiciones nefastas. Cada condición nefasta que aceptes aumentará la cantidad de calor de tu barra de calor. Cuando tu barra de calor esté llena, puedes llevarte valiosos premios. Ganarás un premio la primera vez que derrotes al jefe de cada región del inframundo mientras tu barra de calor esté llena. Si logras escapar, puedes ganar más premios siempre que subas el umbral de calor. Ojo, puedes conseguir premios por cada arma. La cantidad de calor que necesitas indica por cada arma. Además, si la cosa se pone al rojo, prueba a cambiar de arma. Ahorita tengo 0, ¿no? No entiendo. Iniciar huida. Horas extra. A ver, listo. Todos los enemigos se infligen daño adicional. O sea, tengo que... vale, ya. A ver. Pues nada, lo dejaremos hasta aquí. Espero que les guste. Si es así, denle like y suscríbanse. Nos veremos en el siguiente capítulo. Adiós.